very much for today. It's a great honor to be here again in this building. First time I came this country back in 2003. City of Oxford, Lord Mayor of Oxford, previous Lord Mayor of Oxford, current Lord Mayor of Oxford, always, people of Oxford always welcoming me open heart. I know this place is my second home. Ladies and gentlemen, guest speaker, invited guests, on behalf of my people, I would like to welcome you all. Wah, 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 wah. On behalf of people of West Papua today, again, I want to thank you to Lord Mayor of Oxford, Labour Party, Green Party, Liberal Democrat. Today, allow me to stand this building to speak on behalf of my people. Before I speak, I want to tribute all people of West Papua who have sacrificed their life from 1960 until today. Yesterday, one of the mother called Paulina Imbugak from Merauke, 15. This is a prayer warrior. She was arrested, just went to the Indonesian police asking peacefully to demand they raise the morning star flag. She was arrested. Today also, the leader of the West Papua Council in West Papua, just prayer meeting, military came to the event and the crackdown and harassment, intimidation. And all those sacrifice their life, I want to tribute, if possible, can we silence just 1 minute for thank you. December is the day the West Papua nation was born. 60 years ago today, in 1961, new nation in the Pacific arose as the New Guinea Council raised the Morning Star flag for the first time. This day is significant to all West Papuans. Our nation was born, but was taken away from us shortly after by the Indonesian takeover of 1963. We remember this anniversary today in the spirit of continued resistance to colonialism. At the time, we remember the 1-year anniversary of the formation of our provincial government of Republic of West Papua. On this day last year, we formed this provincial government to reclaim sovereign state that was stolen from us. We have already formed our temporary constitution, provincial government, cabinet, and green state vision for our nation. This is elevate our strength to achieve our goal of independence and beyond. The United Liberation Movement for West Papua has always recognized every declaration made by the West Papuan leader before us. They are all part of the history of our journey. We must maintain our unity. Without unity, we will never achieve our goal. I want to use this opportunity today to announce that we have formed 7 regional executive bodies of the provincial government inside our country, representing the 7 regions of West Papua. This further our governance structure inside the country. This is a big sacrifice for those on the ground. They continue the work in spite of the change dangers they face from military occupation. Our green state in our promise to the world, protect the world, third largest rainforest. Our mountains, our rivers, our forests are being destroyed by Indonesia colonialism. This vision is our commitment to the world. We will end those practices. We make this promise to the international community that we will implement this vision when we gain our independence. It is time for regional and international leaders at the state level to recognize our government in waiting as the only solution to the problem in West Papua. I invite all affiliate organizations inside, outside country, all our solidarity groups, including Indonesia solidarity groups, to please unite in support of the United Liberation Movement government agenda. Independence, self-determination. This is the agenda we continue to work toward at every opportunity. We will continue to put pressure on the United Nations and the international community to review what happened in 1969 in the fraudulent act of no choice, and to uphold my people's legal and moral right to self-determination, to choose our own destiny, to our solidarity everywhere, everyone who is listening today. Please respect our Constitution as we follow it all the way to our freedom. For 50 years, Indonesia has seen us as separatists, as NGO, as divided, but today we are stand tall, unite against common enemy. It is time to people of Indonesia to recognize our struggle and our right form to independent nation, just like you free from Dutch colonialism. Years ago, Indonesian citizens living in West Papua, I guarantee you that we Papuan is your home. Feel free to pray and support us. I'm asking Indonesia government to recognize our call to peacefully end this. We don't want to see any bloodshed anymore. That's why we are now coming together to form this provincial government. You don't need to worry about the independence West Papua. We will be a peaceful neighbor for a long time to come. We're asking peacefully, not with the bullet, not with the bomb or the bloodshed, but through the peacefully international mechanism. This city, Oxford, is where we found the Free West Papua campaign back in 2004. We have gone from activists to forming provincial government. This is a long way to come, and the British people, British government, and local people of Oxford, Lord Mayors, Greens, Lib Dems, and Labour Party have been there with us all the way. Your support have helped us to reach this point. Where we have government in waiting. This city has witnessed many historic moments in our struggle, awarded me a freedom of city of Oxford. Under the leadership of the Lord Mayor, Craig Simon, many other leaders, this city has recognized, including Clement Attlee and Nelson Mandela. One day, an independent West Papua will be a long-term friend of people of this city. Our Morning Star flag was recognized by British, Netherlands, France, and Australia in 1961. They were part of it at the beginning. That's why we are holding those flags, raising each of those countries today. We have made tremendous progress. In 2014, hosted by Vanuatu government, we formed the United Liberation Movement for West Papua. In 2015, we gained observer status in Melanesia Sphere Group. In 2019, 18 countries in the Pacific Island Forum, and 81 countries in the Organization of Africa, Caribbean, Pacific States recognize our struggle and call for the UN High Commissioner for Human Rights to be allowed into West Papua. Today, 84 countries in total have called for the High Commissioner to be granted access to UN, can finally see what is really happening in my homeland. We continue to work with Vanuatu and other states and the Melanesian leaders across the Pacific, get a resolution and at the UN Human Rights Council. On this day, we also cannot forget thousands of refugees displaced from their homeland in Duga, Intan Jaya, Puncak Jaya, Mai Barat, Oksibil, as well. Tens of thousands have been forced to leave their homes, their school, their churches, and their garden by Indonesian military operation. Young children have been shot dead. Women give birth in the bush. People are hungry and in need medical assistance in the middle of the pandemic. Just last week, another 30 people crossed the border into Papua New Guinea in Vanuatu, joining 200 refugees from Oksibil last month. This is crisis happening under the eye of our Melanesian leader and the Pacific. I ask as Interim President, I am willing to sit down with Indonesian President and find peacefully solution through the international mechanism. Thank you to the people of West Papua who have prayed for all of those years. Thank you to the religious leaders who have supported us, particularly Pacific Council of Churches, the West Papua Council of Churches. In behind the movement, please continue to pray. I want to give thank you to the West Papua Legislative Council Chairman Bukta Tabuni and Jona Wenda, and Judicative Council and Prime Minister of Edison Waromi. You have endorsed all the recent milestones on our Constitution and government, cabinet, and vision. We are providing to world and Indonesia that we are ready to govern our affairs. Every West Papuan inside our occupied country, in exile, in the bush, or in every refugee camp, we must unite one spirit, achieve our freedom from Indonesia colonialism. Whoever acts outside of the United Liberation Movement Constitution is prolonging the suffering of our people. This unity will only delay our freedom, delay our energy, delay our time. The ULMWP is symbol of the unity guided by our Constitution, and I invite everyone to maintain this unity. Thank you to all solidarity groups across the Pacific, Micronesia, Melanesia, Polynesia, who are tirelessly supporting campaign in Europe, Australia, Africa, Caribbean, all part of the world where you are supporting our struggle. Thank you to the Unification Committee in Vanuatu and Vanuatu people and Vanuatu government for their support, liberate us from the colonialism. We look forward to working with Melanesian leaders, granting our application full membership of the MSC. There is no space for colonialism on planet Earth today. We need to end it. Through this anniversary, we remember all those who have sacrificed their lives for the good of our struggle. We remember you. We will continue to fight, unite for memory. We remember we must stay strong and determined. Independence is coming. One day we will be free, walk our mountain, our rivers without fear. If Indonesian military bullet or beating by police, our Morning Star flag will fly freely alongside with other independent countries of the Pacific. We will join our rightful place at the table of the nation and United Nation. Happy Independence and happy anniversary 60. God bless you all. Wah, 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 wah. Thank you.